All right, guys, driving out to the property. Boomage. Got Danielle, and she is about to see for the first time what it looks like mulched. Yeah. She hasn't watched the video.
I was about to say that.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get her reaction.
Whoa!
Just check out the difference.
I didn't realize it was that much of like just the little trees.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You talk about cleared and open.
It looks so much bigger.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, you ready to jump out and look?
Yeah. Is that 100%?
Baby, you would 100%.
I'm about a 52% right now.
Yeah, most likely. All right, guys. So y'all saw the Crocker video. I'm really hoping this audio is good, guys. Hope it's not clanky. So this is her. Legit, it smells like
mulch. It
does.
Like a bag of mulch from Lowe's.
It's crazy. All right, first let's go look at the pond. You haven't even seen the pond.
I haven't even seen the pond. Yeah, this is my first time seeing the pond. This will be my first time actually walking the property.
Yeah, all the way to the back.
This is crazy.
The pond looks a lot bigger, don't it?
It does.
With it cleared around it and then smoothed out, and
yeah,
it's about 2 feet deeper.
Awesome.
And then we have all this extra mounds of dirt all the way around. Baby, you tripping?
Yeah, Rambo's gonna love soaking his boys in there.
Yeah, so we had to, everyone knows that side over there, we had to bank it up and bring it out.
Oh my gosh, look behind.
Oh, I told you, it's crazy. And then this side over here is real slanted, so whenever the animals come in, it's not as bad.
Bobby Ray was...
Bobby Ray, he's been back! No, what's crazy is I was out here the other day and just a little bit of water was, I think, starting to seep up through the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like, what is this?
I mean, it's just, because I think it's coming from the ground, because it was here and there, and that's what it was. See, just like little, because that's not rain or nothing came in and peed or anything, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Yeah, rock. But look at that. Don't that look way different?
It's so weird.
But it's super. This is the most cleared, biggest spot that's cleared open. I'm glad he cleaned all this up. Look at that.
Dang.
That is wide open.
This is gonna be so pretty.
Yeah. I mean, guys, it is just open. And our barn will go somewhere in this vicinity here. I want to.
I thought it would be.
What?
Over here.
The barn?
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily.
Oh. It was like house and then barn.
We'll draw it up.
Okay.
But check out how much freaking mulch we have. It is just absolutely insane.
Good.
Yeah. This was a whole tree. And it is just, I mean, look how thick. I mean, it's as tall as my boot.
What tree is red?
Cedar.
Oh, that's why it smells good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells real good. And then he knocked a big old cedar tree out over there. Yeah, a lot. But I mean, just here, feel me. Just over here, just out in this area. Just, I mean, it's just as much mulch as you can imagine. And so
mulch gold mine right here.
Yeah, so I'll get the tractor and I'll rake all this up into a big old pile.
And then we'll have mulch forever for gardens, for whatever.
Everything. Everything. But so
good.
Yeah.
There's literally candles that smell like this.
Yeah. So the neighbor over there started clearing some, and he cleared a path all the way, not all the way to the back, but somewhat. So he went up, Outlaw went over there and did some of it, and then I told him to start working this way. That way we could figure out where the house and barn, since she don't know where the barn's going, house and barn. No, we had, like, now that I saw it open, I don't know. We'll draw up different plans, and we'll show you guys soon on the Crockers what we're thinking. A whole aerial view, how much, like, this isn't even, like, this is a smidge of how far back the property goes.
I want to go see the little creek and everything.
Yeah, she hasn't seen any of it, but all of this over here
It feels like a playground.
I
know
mean,
how like it's kind of bouncy?
Yeah, I mean, that's like 2 feet of mulch. Not 2 feet, but it's a lot. So we'll walk over to where we cut the tree down and all of that, and then you guys could see the difference. All right, so we're walking over where I said, did we take out enough trees or not enough?
I was just telling Jason it looks, I don't know, over there you kind of see the full clearing.
Yeah.
And all the big trees, I don't know, it looks good.
So we did enough. We didn't take too many out. Whenever I first came back, I left because I was kind of watching them do it. And when I left to go take care of the animals, stuff come back, and I saw that all cleared up. My first thought was like, oh no, that's more trees than she'll lock being gone.
No, that's the prettiest. I think that's perfect.
Well, that's what I liked about it,
yeah.
But I was kind of a little worried that it was going to be a little too much for what you would like.
Oh no.
But so where the where we showed you guys where we wanted the house and we dropped the tree,
dang, that's right here.
I'm pretty sure it's no. I'm pretty sure it's in this area because if you look. That's where the tractor and all that is, and we walk this way.
Yeah.
It's either right here or right, I think it's right over there, actually.
Dang, we were not far back at all.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but look how open this is now.
Yeah,
and
perfect.
we were enclosed with trees.
Yeah.
When that happened. And do you see the big tree that we dropped, that we cut down?
Oh, no.
Because he mulched the whole thing.
That's what I thought it was that one, but.
Oh, no, that's an old rotten one. But that's crazy. He mulched the entire tree.
Wow.
But so now we do have a path all the way down that side. We do have a path down the middle that also cuts. We'll go down the middle because it's the easiest. And then we do have somewhat of path, but it's the neighbor did it that goes that way. So we can go down the middle and then we can come back that side or whatever. But for the first time, you will see further than this.
Yeah.
So this is all brand new. You'll actually get to see the creek, the back fence, everything.
We get to see the lay of our land.
Let's go.
Show my tree.
That's a good tree.
That's a good tree right there.
It is. We have some really, I mean, honestly, we have a lot of really good mature trees out here.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a good one over there too.
Yeah, I was bummed. We don't have a lot of cedar trees out here that are big. But one that he took out over there, it was taller than these trees.
What?
It was big, but it was right on the fence line. It had to go.
Yeah.
And he mulched it down.
That's what smells good over there.
Yeah. But this, you guys, right here, is what our driveway would end up looking like if we never did anything on either side, if we didn't take care of it.
Yeah.
That's what the front will look like. But yeah, just going down the little path here through the middle. You are now officially the farthest you have ever been on our property.
I was the furthest way back there.
Yeah. But like Danielle was just saying before I started recording, the whole property does slant down and to the back, which is great because this isn't where our house is going to be back here. It's really flat, as you guys can maybe see. It goes up and then it flattens out. We will never ever be flooded. If we do, then the rest of the world's got a lot of problems going on. But I mean, he just laid trees over. Looks like it was on a sawmill or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, he went through it like nothing. He went through it like a hot knife and butter. But I know this video might be a little long, but I mean, it's just a full-blown showing you the property a little more in depth than what I was running around with my camera chasing him cut this stuff down. And then getting Danielle's
You okay?
burping up a little bit of coops.
We had a Crispito.
But how much did we get?
Just one each.
That's right.
We didn't get jalapeno poppers, no chicken.
We wanted them.
Yeah,
but we didn't.
We're
doing good. Now there are some trees like this.
You did say you're doing good, but I did see a bag of donuts and
that was old.
And you're in the studio.
That was older.
I mean, I'm just.
Hey,
I'm just mad you didn't say anything.
Hey, I don't want to say you nothing. That tree, like there's a couple of widow makers out here. Yeah, there you go. And then like that tree up there, we'll have to take that out.
It is cool though how both of these dead trees are like.
Yeah, a little archway.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool, but they'll be gone. We don't want them falling on us or animals or anything. So one of the things I guess we really haven't talked about too much, but so our house, shop, barn, all our living spaces, all of that will be up there. And then from that point back, it's for the animals. And we're not gonna clear everything 100%. It'll be cleaned up, but I mean, you talk about food for the animals.
Yeah.
They're gonna be set up. This is goat heaven. And then Lambo loves eating this type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
They'll get it cleared up good. Of course, we'll still come in and clean it up ourselves, but especially at the very beginning, we're gonna leave a lot of it, and then we'll get the electric fence and fence it off so they can come in and eat and, you know, do all that. Yeah, he hit a little bit of it. Yeah. There's a couple, you'll see a couple of spots like that, because he can't see it until he hits it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but the creek is coming up, and you can kind of see the ground goes down, and then it goes back up a little bit, and then that's why all the water ends up going there. And I told Danielle, I said, it's wild the fact that when he came through the middle and he went where he was, you're about to see, it's the one spot you can go and cross the creek very easily. The rest has rocks and stuff. It's what are the odds that he hit that exact spot?
I said, Jesus took the wheel.
He did, but I said, there ain't no wheel in there, it's his joysticks. All right, so right up here is a little creek crossing. See, this is gonna be good too. Come in like some of these trees, take these dead trees out, and it's already got grass.
Oh,
and you know what I mean, like start clearing.
That's what I love, me like this little pocket.
Yeah, and then there's a back over here, it does that a lot. So again, just cool little spots for them, and then they'll always have shade. But this is a little part of the creek crossing here. You've never seen the creek.
Never seen
now, it's way worse that way than it is here.
Yeah.
But see how like all like the rocks here, and then it was perfect, and then it starts getting rock again that way?
Yeah.
We'll walk around, and when we go that way, you'll see the creek, the like where it's crazier.
Yeah.
But here I like this because it opens up into small little,
open.
Yeah, little pockets of grass and stuff. I think once we mow it, it'll look real good. And then all this is our property right here because he mowed the fence line that way. So that's what's cool about all of this. You just start taking out some of the big trees, and it opens up back over there and over here. Those are some big old cedars.
Oh wow.
So I don't know, it's super cool that we will have it all done up. Now this is one thing I'm curious about. There's big old burrows, holes. Armadillo?
I don't know.
Anacondas?
Something.
I bet it's
tarantulas.
Tarantulas. I bet it's might be armadillos digging. They do dig.
No, I was just laughing at you about falling.
See, that's what I have to deal with. But anywho, yeah, I guess I didn't really notice these big old cluster of cedar trees. See how it opens up in here?
Yeah.
So just clean all that up, and I mean, all of this will end up being more pasture.
That's amazing.
Clearly we'll cut.
It does feel like a lot more than 10 acres.
It's deep.
Yeah.
It is. We do wish we were a little bit wider, but the fact that it is real long, it makes it feel like, dang, we have a lot of land.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going from 60 acres to 10 acres, you don't ever want to feel closed in.
Yeah.
But I do love that. I mean, it's just wide open in there.
Yeah, perfect.
So, fence line's coming up, so I'll let you guys go right now. And then when you get closer, we'll, you can see our fence for the first time. So, y'all been asking about the sawmill.
I mean,
we don't even need one.
Yeah, no, we just need Outlaw to come out.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
it is
just
like a perfect sawmill.
Yes. That's how strong that machine is. All right, guys, so the fence is back here, but I mean, he just bulldozed it. Yeah. Looks like this grass has been pushed down. I bet you a bunch of deer. Yeah. We got to bring those trail cams.
We do.
That'd be cool. I loved when we bought Shoot Dang Ranch and always had trail cams out.
Yeah, remember those deer fighting?
Just so exciting to see it. I don't know, like, and then another little patch in here. So we gotta get some corn, get the trail cams out.
Yeah.
And then get some footage for you guys of that stuff. All right, made it to the fence. Which,
but ours goes further.
Yes.
And we did listen to the comments and do know that if someone, I don't know.
The squatter laws. Now, we don't know 100% if that's true. I've talked to a few people around here. Some people have said yes, some people have said no. So we'll look into it ourselves, but we'll end up going to their house, talking to them and all that. I already filmed some stuff of me going back, finding the pins and all that. You guys will see in the Crockers at some point. This will be a little sneak peek, but we'll walk back that way in a minute. I'm glad he left that big old cedar tree. Ooh. Just right here in the back. We'll walk this way to our corner, and then we'll go that way and walk back the other way. I think we could, maybe could go that way. I don't know. We'll find out. Tripping. But yeah, to be able to be back here, I mean, guys, you can actually see our fence line. He mowed it real good and close to it so you guys can see. I mean, that's a good fence.
That is.
So we kind of lucked out. We have a decent fence on the back. I'm very, very happy with that. And then we can actually ride through here thanks to the pathways that he did for us. And that was a big thing. I mean, he's just the nicest guy. He knew that Danielle had never been back here, and he said, man, I want to make a path back there so she can get back there.
So sweet.
Yeah, and we met with him again today.
Yeah, right before coming out here.
Yeah, and he was so excited to get her reaction.
And
so
I met his son.
Yeah.
And then, you guys, it's going to be the future Zach Bryan. He's going to be the up-and-coming country singer.
Yeah, so he's trying to get arrested right now.
Yeah.
To if y'all know, but yeah, made it back to the back corner, and then we didn't know for sure. He started working his way that way. He's like, wait a minute, I think it's that way. Oh shoot, I just got smacked in the face with the bug. I bet they heard that. But he did a pretty good path right there for us. We'll have to really dial it in and see.
Get our I mean, because that's huge to be able to do fencing.
Oh yeah. As you guys can see back here, you know, we'll clear all that up and be a bunch of pasture kind of out here. And I know we say pasture, we just mean maybe just mainly like grass and stuff. We know it's not going to be acres upon acres of just wide open, but it will be nice. We will clear it up as good as we can. A lot of the trees so the grass can grow good, but at the same time, I like the fact that we have the trees, and I like the fact that it gives all our animals shade. Yeah. So it's kind of a complete flip of Shoot Dang Ranch right now. But on that side of the fence is still ours. So I guess what we'll do is we'll walk to the other side and see if we can't walk down that side of the property. If not, we'll have to walk back this way. All right, it's not cleared enough right now for us to be walking through that. We'll work on that with our tractor. So the good thing is, again, I mean, it is pretty wide all the way down. And he said, you know, he told me, he's like, I did the best I could. He's like, I didn't want to take out all the trees, but wherever your fence line may be, you know, just a couple of trees we might have to knock out. But this is already massive.
Yeah, this is just huge to be able to come through. And then, too, like, you can actually
visualize.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the property line, too.
All right, guys. We got our front pin marker up there. That's a good little track, ain't it?
That is. It is definitely so deep.
Yeah. Yeah, so here opens back up, and then this is where our house and all that will be. Road is up there. I was telling Danielle, I said, it's a lot of walking, but if you're on a four-wheeler and stuff, you get around pretty quick. And we might make some trails back there to have fun for a while, all that. But, I mean, look at that.
That's wild.
That, in one day.
That's insane.
That's a lot of clearing for one machine in one day.
Oh, this would have taken us
forever.
Forever.
And it would be just stumps everywhere. Over here, he didn't clean up as much. He basically said, I'm sure for the first time you want me to just make a lot of progress. And I said, yes, sir. That is what we're going for here. Because we're not going to start building our house right this second anyways. Yeah. You know, it's going to be barndominiums can be pretty big structures, so that in the moment is not a thing we need right now. So the main thing is for us to really be able to get the lay of the land, see it. Now we can put pen to paper, draw it out, get real measurements, and start to figure out exactly how we want it. And then as soon as we have a permanent structure, power, and permanent structure may be a water well.